Chris's new thing is hell of a.
He's a hell of a guy.
That's a
Hell
good
of a guy.
What's up, boys? How y'all been?
What up, players?
What up?
So we just had our first G League Serpentine draft, which was it's a pretty cool switch up. You know, most of the leagues that we've played in, we always did an auction draft, but you know, this time we did a Serpentine. We did it at the crib, Shen Manor, and it was actually really cool just hanging out, chilling with all the captains. You know, I haven't really had a chance to circle up with everyone, so thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, we have right now Aaron. Y'all know Aaron from MLG.
Monkey Kang.
Not playing this year, but observing closely and exploring his options in free agency. Aaron, you want to do a little intro for yourself?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Like I said, I've been part of MLG. I've been in FBA, but this year decided to not play. Kind of regretting that, getting FOMO, just watching everybody and seeing the hype. But I've decided to enter free agency. So if anyone wants to pick up a shooter, holla at your boy.
With the handles.
And then we had the Grandmaster, Devin, making
D. Jones.
a return. Yo, what up? Do a little intro.
Yo, D Jones, aka Devin. Most of you fools know me. FBA champion. Nah, but I was also admin role last year, in the year prior, since the beginning of MLG. Yeah, man, I love doing this. I love the community, the MLG vibe. You know, but yeah, pretty much it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We got the whole squad, and then Chris, I guess intros from us, or intro from you first.
Yeah, you know, Chris Chen, a lot of y'all know me, and I know you guys. So yeah, Christian, you can go.
Yeah, y'all know me too. Captain of MOB, aka the Mob, coming at you. Trying this podcast thing. We know at first it's gonna suck, and then just gradually we go forward and get better at it. So we just wanted to start doing this because we know there's something that would be pretty cool, and trying to invite more guests to it and do different topics. But today's topic, Chris, I'll let you kind of talk about what topic we have today.
Yeah, we're pretty much just recapping the draft. Man, the draft was pretty exciting. And I think it was exciting because there were so many different changeups. You know, like I think everyone had a strategy plan, and then going into it, it totally switched up, which was kind of cool. You know, we try to stream it live, and I mean, we did, but it was kind of hard, I know, for all the players that were tuned in to hear. So I figured, we kind of chat about it and kind of give our perspectives on it.
Yeah, I guess let's talk about just right off the bat. What was the biggest surprise? Everyone kind of assumed Wu One was going to go first. So what were to you guys some of the biggest surprises in the draft?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely Tommy going, or not Tommy, my bad. Mike going at number 2. I think we all thought that Eric was going to go straight for Tommy at number 2.
Yeah, no one really knew. Like, I think everyone who's preparing for the draft, like a lot was riding on like who was going to get picked in the first few rounds. Well, first 2 rounds really, and then especially like picks 1 through 3. Nobody. Well, we thought we knew, but we didn't really know. So, but whoever anybody picked up there would have to, like, everybody else would have to adjust. So there was definitely a lot of adjusting happening during the draft.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that Ryan was taking Rhett at number 3. And then with you, Christian, I mean, I know we were kind of battling like low key with the 4 and 6 pick. I had a feeling you were going to take Marquis, but I personally thought I was going to get Mike. So I was kind of planning around, getting Mike from my first pick. But, obviously that kind of switched up when, he kind of fell all the way to, or not Mike, but Tommy fell all the way to Brian.
What do you guys, like Devin and Aaron, what do y'all think about when you look at the first round? Is it like who you'd expect, or?
To me, in my opinion, I love all the picks, but I think I can definitely see where some individuals might feel shaded.
All right, yeah. So
um,
who do you think I guess fell like the most?
I mean, I'm just looking at Brandon, but big block Tisa is huge. I mean, I don't know first round, but he's huge. Mark's huge. Mark Hermano, Ed Naron. I mean, that's we know Ed, the vet. He's big time. Sean's huge. Virquan, like Chris Kill. Oh my gosh, third round. Holy crap. Sorry, Chris. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of names, man. Not no offense to anyone, but there's some big names that I thought you could have, these captains could have picked. But yeah, I get it. All the picks are huge though. I mean, Mike, uh, bully Mike Balmunde, you can't go wrong with that pick. I mean, he's going to average a double double for you, so I get it. Um,
Two-time champ.
Uwan, rookie of the year every season. I mean, MVP, he's huge. Rhett, IQ, can shoot, huge. Marquee, athleticism,
Oh,
very
so
quick.
so Christian, how's Marquis, by the way? Like, how is I know he had that the Achilles tear. Like, how's he doing now?
He looks good. He's in high spirits. But it's definitely the same. Coming back from injury, it's always in anyone's head. But he's jumping full and playing full speed, so he looks kind of the same as he was before injury, which is great, and a
Yeah,
testament to
no,
rehab, which
that's
is a huge thing. Rehab's like actually a really hard thing to complete and do well. So
yeah.
I was actually pretty uh, proud and happy to see him in the shape he is, because that means he did the work he had to do to get there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, man, I wish he was able to stay healthy with us for Team USA. Chris. I mean, Chris Parks. He's a hell of a player. So we got lucky with him as a sub. But I was really hoping to have Marquis see it through with us to the end. But but I'm glad he's back.
Yeah,
Oh, I,
definitely.
Yeah.
He had a scary injury. In World League. I was there for that, and yeah, I was definitely worried about him, and I'm glad. When I saw this roster. For those of you who don't know, I just received it today, so I was very happy to see Marquis' name on the roster. So yeah, welcome back. Happy to see your name, and that you're part of MLG again, Marquis. Oh yeah.
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 So
I got
Aaron,
something.
no,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Y'all are talking about the first round a lot, and to me, it looks like it's actually pretty predictable. A lot of people picked like either their boys or people they played with and won with together. But I guess this is to you and Christian. Talk about like the second half strategy, where it's like the last three picks. You can either talk about your team, how that strategy was for y'all, or talk about some other teams that looked like they had a pretty good second half strategy when it came to drafting, like the last half of their team.
Yeah. Well, I can start. I mean, we did a Serpentine draft like a few times. It's actually how FBA was to start in the first few seasons. And what I was sharing with the captains before he drafted is like two things guaranteed happen to some of these captains. One is like you're out of alternatives. Like you have your alternatives for Serpentine, but then people draft people, and then all of a sudden you have to like make a decision on the spot. That actually happened
They,
to me.
yeah, like they take your backups.
Yeah. Your
Yeah,
primary's gone, then they take your backups for that pick, and then all of a sudden now you have to go back to like the full list and like see who fits with what you got and what you're trying to do. And then the second thing that happens in Serpentine draft is sometimes that it's the opposite of that. It's like, oh shit, like all my primaries are still here late round. And that happened, I think, to Ryan's team.
yeah.
Like he didn't think he was going to be able to get someone. Not only did he get them, but he got additional people that he didn't even think he would get also in the first place. So that happens in Serpentine. That actually happened for my team, like on the Nets in season 4. Not to like talk too much about super history, but when I got like Norm and Tyrese, I was like, God damn, didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man. I was like, when we got the picks, when I got the last pick, I was like, damn, I really didn't want the first or the 6th pick because, like, back to back is cool, but like, since this is like a six team or 6 team pool, like, man, I really wanted the 2nd or 3rd spot. So like, I guess just quick thought on me is, I wanted to get a big and a guard, but for me, I just felt like, man, Chris Parks at that position, I felt he was the best player. Like, I had to pick up Chris. And then I guess, I don't think he was a reach because everyone's telling me he's a top 5 pick, but Dylan was someone that was on my radar. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to set myself up for probably the best backcourt, I think.
You, Chris, and BBQ, the Black Bull. That's
so BB.
That's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
And to get and to keep it real here, if we're being real, round 6, like BB, you should feel shaded. You should have you should be on a mission.
That's a great round
And
6.
Thank you.
in G League.
Yes.
Like
Thank you.
that's a sleeper standing out.
That's probably the biggest.
Yeah.
Like he should not have even been in. Like he was in my round 3 list. He was in my round 3, round 4 list, and he got to 6.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he was definitely, I think, the sleeper pick. So I was like, at that position, I was like, I'm not gonna not draft him. So I had to get him. And then like, man, the middle of the draft was actually to me the hardest. Like I think after like 15, 16, man, like I took a really long time thinking about it. Like my was it round 3 pick 19. I really like my pick with Jason. He's a hell of a shooter, but I was thinking about like doubling up on bigs and getting like Andrew, but he's running his own business. Shout out to Jam Hot, but I wasn't sure how his attendance would be, so I went with a shooter.
Chris's new thing is hell of a. He's a hell of a guy.
It's a
Hell
good
of a guy.
I'm putting that one in my bag. I think I kind of have a fun one. So I always like, and I feel like everyone likes to hear about like just their teams or teams in general. And it's always like a simple one to ask who's probably the top seed. But I wanted to ask you guys, who do you think has the best chemistry? What teams have the best chemistry off the bat, and why?
Let's see here.
For me, it's probably Eric's team because it's Mike, Chris Bang, Chris Kill, him, his brother Brian. So it's like that. We've all hooped with the FBA gang. Like they all know each other. So they're gonna have the best chemistry right off the bat. But Ryan's team, Team Spain, they stay together. It's Rhett, Tev, him. But adding like Ed to that mix, I think that's a great fit. So to answer your question, I think it's
Ed and Tevin. The Twin Towers. That's pretty big, dude. Like, good luck.
Twin Towers would have been Scala and Renee. That would have been the real Twin Tower.
Yeah, that's true. But
Next week we got to do a team by height. So.
It's right now is everyone's trying to get us to get all the players to submit their weight. So you can have like an average weight. Yeah, average BMI, average weight of team, and
built size.
Aces. Their nickname now is the Beefy Kings. Because they are stacked.
Yeah, they're big.
They have the most mass.
Any other sleepers that you guys foresee? I don't know how much we want to break down these teams here, but I think there might be other sleepers.
I think Sean Catlin is a sleeper. I played with him once, but I feel like he's like hasn't been in organized or in the leagues yet, so definitely people don't know what to expect or might expect one thing, but he might be another thing because in organized you're like playing zone and stuff.
Right.
So size is like kind of different in zone and in organized than pickup, because pickup, you're just running back and forth, and all the big people are tired pretty fast, so you end up
Right.
just like shooting threes or whatever. But I think he's a sleeper. I think Kevin Lim in the last round, that's a sleeper too.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
Caitlin. Yeah,
he
No, I
brings a
mean,
lot of intangibles and has been developing a bag of offensive threatness. So
oh
he's definitely a
damn.
sleeper.
Shout out to Bobby Kim, my old roommate. He's
yeah.
he's a he's another sleeper Bob
Schmurda.
for sure. For sure saw him ball. He knows how to hoop. So
Yo, shout out my boy Danny Quinala though. I mean, I think he dropped like crazy low. I mean, he is like lockdown
oh
defender.
wow, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
That is true.
he definitely got slept on big time. So I'm excited to see him playing on Ryan's team. I mean, their team's stacked. That's a good team right there.
Yeah. Dang, I just realized if we get to a point where everybody has nicknames, we might have to make that part of everyone's profile. But
Part of the badges.
quick themes of each team. So like you look at the Gators, what are the first things that come to mind? First, like 2 words, 1 to 3 words of describing this team.
Defense.
All right, Aaron.
Probably just say Hart. Got a lot of good high character guys. Mark Hermano, Hopper, Wuwan.
High character or heart, sorry. Chris, what would you say?
Man, I mean, they got Captain America on that team, so I don't know. I would say, I guess pride. Freedom. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not to piggyback off Aaron, but Hart is pretty good. I mean, yeah, they definitely got Hart on that team. Daniel Morel, by the way, he's like a machine. So they're gonna be a problem on the boards.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirty work being done without complaints in this team.
I was
They're
gonna say
scrappy too.
yeah,
I mean,
Daniel
Mark.
Morel is the Winter Soldier after
Yeah.
his brother has passed on the torch.
Yeah, that's not gonna be an easy win for sure. I mean, they're tough as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, all those fools can hoop, and you can't bully them. So
I was really surprised Hopper took Brandon. I didn't even know he knew him, but he said Wuwon did the scouting report for him on him.
Yeah, I wanted him to.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Aces. 1 to 3 word theme you're seeing with this roster.
Big bodies.
veteran presence.
Yeah, I'm gonna say chemistry. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
that's a word, to describe this, but yeah, they're gonna get good ball movement going.
I'm gonna say bruises because I'm gonna be the one in the paint, like trying to stop this force.
When Mike
Bounce
charges,
it around between Bang and Mike.
Bro,
And
there's games. There's games. You come home and
Yeah.
like there's cuts,
Bro.
there's bruises.
I've
This is
been
gonna be one of those games.
You got
I've been
Scala.
retired for what, like 3-4 years now, and I don't miss Mike charging to the fucking paint, man. I don't
Mike's
miss
a
that.
strong motherfucker. Strong.
Yeah,
But
he's a
you got to get him in
strong
the hips. You got to get him in the hips. You stop the hips, and it stops some of that momentum.
dude.
That's the secret, y'all.
Mike's doing
That's some
push-ups
tips.
right now, listening to this podcast.
I'm gonna put these podcasts is definitely like just put people on game on how to stop people.
For sure.
New Rick.
Mike's
How do you
Mike's
stop?
on the lock
How do you
letters.
stop
How-
Chris Bang?
Damn, he's a big boy too.
Foul his ass.
you force him to shoot. Chris can't shoot. Straight
You
up.
force him to shoot, but if you're too far back, now we're really breaking it down. If you're too far back, you give him like running space to gain momentum, then it's a wrap. You're gonna have to foul him. So you have to like still be there, but kind of encourage him to take a jumper.
Yeah, you do not let him get a running start. If you let him get a running start, all right, it's over. But you force him, take that three. Just challenge him, take that three.
Okay, let's not break down just Eric's team. So before we move on to New Rich,
Eric's
let's,
go
go
what
to
the fuck, man?
go to Gators. Go to the Gators. Like,
Kind of hate us.
how do you guard the number 1 pick, Wuwon? I remember I had a few sequences guarding him, but it's one of those where it's like I can't do anything more, and he'll just shoot over you. That's my experience guarding him. So he's like a Paul George to me. I feel like he can. It doesn't matter if you're guarding him almost.
Wu Wong got a bag. I mean, his mid range is like A1. It's crazy. Like I play against him a lot. I'm usually the one guarding him. But yeah, his mid range is like super low. That's his best bag he got because yeah, he can hit it anywhere in the post. Yeah, don't let him get that mid range on you.
What about Mark's weakness? Since you know him for a long time,
Man, that's my boy. He does
you can't. You're not allowed to tell.
yeah, he does not stop moving. But yeah, he's I mean, he's father time for real. I mean, he doesn't even really play that much, so you just got to make sure you don't give him any open layups and stuff. So,
Gotcha. All right, let's go on to the themes. New Rich. You see this?
Is
roster?
that soccer? New Rich? What is?
no,
It's-
that's Ryan's company. He
Oh,
he started,
nice.
It's his brand. It's his brand. He does podcasts. He has merch. So yeah, shout out New Rich.
Yeah, shout out. Cool. That's dope. Theme. We're still going with themes, right, guys?
Yeah, just 1 to 3 words.
I would say, man, they got some.
Well balanced, I would say. Pretty balanced. I mean,
Yeah, I would say, man.
I think Ryan did a great job. I mean, men, getting men in the 5th round. Shout out to men. That's
Watching
Right.
Ryan draft was like when you go to Hard Rock and your boy's winning a lot.
Double down.
yeah. I
Get the
mean, you
21.
can't. Danny, Min, Bobby, Tevin, Ed, Rhett. Like, damn, dude, you killed it. Like that.
Yeah, I think if
that's
we're
solid.
talking just straight up last 3 picks, I think Ryan got the best. I mean, you got Bobby, Min, Danny, Kunal. I think he got the best last 3 picks for sure.
Aaron,
Sure.
I think themes are to stay streaky. Like this team's probably going to go on runs and rain threes and then go on droughts. So, not saying like they're going to go on droughts, but I just feel like they're the streakiest team when it
I
comes
can
to
see that.
hitting shots.
I can see
If
that.
Min gets going, Bobby gets going. These are
For
all
sure.
people who can like knock down threes, but at the same time they can live and die by it.
Yeah, I feel like they got closers. Like Rhett is super clutch. I mean, y'all remember World League playoffs, Spain? I mean, he hit some big threes at the end.
Yeah.
And Ed, I mean, Ed was killing us. Team USA, man, he was killing us in the playoffs. I don't like to admit that, but yeah, he was putting work on us in the playoffs too.
Metal Games champ.
I know.
Yeah.
yeah, I would give New Rich. I'd say experienced. I feel like Ryan surrounded himself with a lot of people that have experience. I think Rhett and Tevin, they've played with each other a lot. So, but I feel like Ed's kind of the glue guy between them that they could really use. Because I know it's like if people who draft a big, especially like Tevin, you almost forget like you need to support that big too. So I feel like he finally has that support where he doesn't have to box out and grab the boards. Like he can split that load. And they have Min too, which is crazy. He's also big.
I mean,
And
not that we really play positions, but like they have like stretch fours. So like Min, I mean, he can go all the way out, into the arc and shoot it, or he can help rebound. Same with Ed. I mean, Ed's not a forward to me. I mean, he's like swing man, but yeah. They're gonna have good spacing on that team.
Okay. Let's move on to. Oh, sorry, Dev. You have one more thing?
I was just gonna say the infamous mob, MOB.
Yes, sir.
So Christian, what does a MOB stand for? Like, was that from
A few things. A few things.
Money over bitches.
It's not that though. Men on business, make others better, make ourselves better.
This guy
Yeah,
taking the high road.
taking the high road.
I wrote from Predators?
Hell yeah, because I didn't even know we were gonna choose names that night, and we were just like, all right, choose your name. So I just looked up a bunch of names. Like, nah, I can't do that. Like, I want to create something that like can grow into something. So just chose MOB, and then our gorilla is our logo and mascot. So But yeah, I would say I can just start on my team, but I would give myself the word, I guess, jelly.
Who got jelly on your team? Vic?
Vic
I
and
know Vic got the
Marquis.
jelly. Marquis got jelly. Yeah, Marquis got a little bit jelly, but
That's the most jelly ever on one team ever.
I think y'all's team is pretty swaggy though. I mean,
That's
Vic,
jelly.
yeah. I mean, I like swaggy for MLB. Like Vic, Marquis, Phil, Dan, Neil, DeJour at the 5. Let's go DeJour. Yeah, I
yes,
like the
sir.
word swaggy for sure.
These are all my boys, so I'm gonna go with old. Y'all old. You got Dan, Daddy Daycare. I mean Neil, man. I mean, no matter how old he is, he's in really good shape. So, but y'all got Vic holding y'all down for youth. I mean, Vic. Yeah, he's gonna be good for y'all.
Yeah, you're
Phil, man.
definitely gonna need Gatorade for sure.
Yeah, I mean Phil is a good facilitator. I wanted
Yo,
to get Chris or Phil. Like I thought I was gonna get Well, I knew I wasn't gonna get Chris, but I thought for sure I was gonna get Phil. And then Christian just straight up snatched him like right out from me.
Phil's in MMA shape. He been.
Oh
sparring
yeah,
all
that's
day.
right. My bad, Phil. Yeah.
My bad.
I
Phil
think
whoop my ass right now.
I'll probably give my theme would be veteran boys because yeah, it's like Christian, Phil, Dan, a lot of high IQ but older guys, and then they got the speed to balance it out, Marquis and Vic. But I think the core of it is veteran boys.
Well said.
Let's move on to heat check.
Heat check.
1 word, 1 to 3 words.
Shooters. They just got shooters. Locked and
Damn,
loaded.
they do.
Yeah, I mean Brian, Tommy, Sean, Gellen can hit it deep. James hits it. Kevin can hit it. So I mean, they got shooters.
Same shit. Bombs away. Y'all better do that celebration every time.
Yeah. Buckets for sure. Buckets. Damn, bless you.
I was surprised Brian got shot. I didn't even know he knew him like that, but I think it was one of those scouting reports too. But yeah, I think Tommy and Sean, they played together, I think on the Magic or something. So yeah, they got
Yeah, I
some
mean, yeah, all these dudes, they can get buckets. James, Chris, Sean, Tommy, Brian. I'm not familiar with Malik, but Kalen, they can all get buckets.
Damn,
They're
I
scrappy.
really wanted Kevin. Man,
Yeah.
Kevin that was a tough one. I really wanted Kevin on my team, so I was really sad about that one.
Yeah, I think definitely on the same page. Range bros. That's my
Yeah.
2 words.
Oh,
sure.
yeah. They need to come out with that.
Yeah. All right. Dodgers. Chris, you can start since it's your team. What's your word?
Dodgers. I don't know. I feel like we're just pretty well balanced. I don't really have a theme for my squad. I'm excited to play with them. I wanted to get players that I haven't really played with before. Like I've played with Jason like just once really. But and then Chris Parks, I played with him a couple times. But like Dylan, Renee, Joe Neal, I've never really played with them in an organized setting. So and BB, I've known BB for a long time. So yeah, I don't really have a theme. I'm gonna say unity, man.
I have a word.
Go.
Animated. Get ready. It's gonna
I
be
was gonna
it's
say
gonna be
like
some mother
unity
effing. It's gonna be some
is
mother
not even close.
effing. There's gonna be some mother effing fireworks from this team. Watch out.
Fireworks.
It's gonna be a fight.
Hey,
You
we got dogs on
better
our
watch
team.
out.
That's
Chris
why
and
we're a
BBQ.
Wolfpack.
Chris Parks too. I mean,
Hey, yeah, Chris he's got dog in him straight up. Like Chris Parks is a dog.
John No's pretty vocal too.
Hell yeah, baby. Jody baby.
I remember. Shout out John No.
We're the Timberwolves actually.
Aaron.
Oh shit, yeah. Tech boys, hot boys. Definitely energy, intensity, and anger.
Fire Nation.
Fire Nation.
But Yeah, the draft though, it was cool, man. I had a lot of fun doing it. I think it sets us up pretty well for World League. I'm really excited for that one too. Not to go
Yeah.
too far.
World League sick.
Yeah. I forgot. So, Devin, just to update you, and I think I told Aaron before, but like, it's pretty World League. It's distinguished by its years. So, World League 23 is what we're doing.
Oh, let's
Every 2 years. World League 25. It's gonna be sick.
Gotta keep the medals too. Get those medals.
Yes. Oh yeah, we got to get James to give us back the House Cup because that's gonna be the same trophy for G League that just passes on.
Oh, James Vo has the
No.
trophy.
James Pinedo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was basic analysis of everybody. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss?
That's about it. I mean, it was just awesome seeing everyone together, and man, I'm excited for this season.
Yes, sir. All right, boys. Well, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dev and Aaron.
No, just definitely looking forward to seeing seeing these teams play. A lot of talent, a lot of IQ, a lot of experience. Good luck.
Dev, so real quick, which two teams you think are going to make the finals?
I mean, put me on blast right
Put
now.
you on the spot. Aaron, you're next too.
Yeah. My prediction, and it's on a lot of different factors. I'm gonna go with Gators and New Ridge. Sorry, Chris and Christian.
That's cool.
Is it who's going to make the finals or who's going to? Oh yeah, who's going to be in the finals?
Just the top two in the finals.
Damn.
matchup.
All right. I guess I'll say Aces and Dodgers, but at the same time, as history shows, it's like never the top two seeds that make it for some reason.
That's true.
It's always like a sleeper ass team. But I'd say Aces and Dodgers are the best shot at it.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, and there you have it. Predictions, recap. I believe that is all. So until next time, peace out.
Later.
Peace out.